Friends, family, students, comrades. I'm at Hong Kong University at the moment and I thought I'd give you a quick tour around. Okay, follow me. Victoria Peak on a very foggy evening, as you can see. This is the foggiest I've ever seen it. Well, at least it's not raining. So here we are in the center of Hong Kong, literally Hong Kong Central, standing in front of the famous HSBC bank building. I haven't encountered HSBC, but unfortunately the banks are closed for 5 days for Easter and Tomb Sweeping Day. This is the headland that juts out from Stanley, but on this headland there's a prison, which you can see down there. Actually I can see the prisoners playing soccer or futsal on the cement yard down there. Across the bay there's Shoko Beach, and then still on this headland at Stanley over there is the army base. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but there's a satellite dish over there. This hiking trail, if you can call it a trail, is off the beaten track, and haven't seen any other hikers here today, so it seems like I found a cool secret spot. And just before I saw a white-breasted sea eagle, which has basically made my day. That was the main reason I came to the other side of Hong Kong Island, to see if I could spot any of the seagulls. Mission accomplished. Unfortunately my camera's not good enough to take a good photo. Just enjoying the end of the sunset, glorious day at Stanley Beach, the main tourist area. Here at Victoria Park in Hong Kong, centre court of the tennis facilities here. This tennis court has some history. Some of the world's best players have played here. The likes of Federer and Sampras, Agassi, Becker. Anyway, very beautiful court. Hello again. So I'm standing on a hill just next to Hong Kong Disneyland, the entry fee, and going to Disneyland was not really my goal in Hong Kong anyway. I'm here to look for birds, so a hill like this next to the ocean, perfect spot to spot for sea eagles. That's why I'm here. Hello again. So now we're at Sunny Bay, which is in between Hong Kong Airport and Hong Kong Disneyland. This is over there, you can see the New Territories. That's what it's called, New Territories. The airport's that way. You can see lots of planes taking off from the runway there. And Disneyland was back over those hills. I'm surprised how beautiful the water is, so blue, even though it's such a massive city. Llama Island, which is a 20-minute ferry ride from Hong Kong Central. It's got a real hippie vibe to the place. Lots of quaint houses and a sleepy fishing village kind of place. Check it out. Probably see that I'm sweating a fair bit and looking a bit exhausted. That's because I've just spent an hour bush bashing on the rocks on Llama Island around the cliff face. There's no actual path on this side of the island, so I made my own path. I needed both hands, both feet to cling onto the rocks at certain points, so I didn't dare take out the camera at that point. Anyway, we survived the hardest part and we're round to the next bay, so it should be easier from now on. Hong Kong Island. Aberdeen is our next destination. Okay, catching with you later. The final day of my travels to Hong Kong, and we're here at Repulse Bay, beautiful beach here. This is on the eastern side of Hong Kong Island, so facing the South China Sea. Okay, let's take a walk along the beach. Follow me. Now we're riding Hong Kong's famous trams. These things are like roller coasters. So much fun.